Somewhat what it's like to be a Leeds fan at the moment.
It's never easy. It's never easy. It's been a terrible season, but look, it's down to today, and we still have the hope. We're still in there. Get the business done today, beat Spurs, and see what happens.
What do you think the reaction will be like at Ellen Road if Leeds get relegated?
I just hope it doesn't start off that we go behind early in the game. You know, 1 or 2 goals early in the game, and I think the atmosphere could change big time, all right, you know. I was here when we went down to League One, and fans got on the pitch, and we got back to the hotel, and they were still clearing the pitch for to get a corner taken, Alan Smith to take a corner. So I hope we don't see stuff like that, but you never know.
Was Big Sam the right choice, do you think?
It wasn't brought in nearly enough. You know, he has great experience. Sam has great experience. I know people might say he's a journeyman, but he knows his stuff. He knows all about players. But like, what can he do? All he has to do is try and give them confidence. There's no sense in getting on to players. Try and get them up and get the best out of them.
Hopeful, expectant.
Hopeful, expectant, all those things, but slightly reticent because I don't know if he'll quite pull it off.
Do you think they'll get the win today? Are they at least going to make others have to perform?
Well, I think it'll be an end-to-end game. There'll be lots of goals, and hopefully we can nick one more than them, but definitely both teams to score today.
Yeah, that's happened, I think, your last 12 Leeds games. Has that been a problem that you can't keep them out at one end?
Well, to be honest, we're making mistakes at both ends of the pitch. It's not just the defence, and you can't just pin it on them. If the team's not working as a unit, you're not going to win many games in this league. It's a tough league.
What do you think the reaction will be today if Leeds do get relegated?
You mean when?
Well, when, all right.
I mean, I don't know. I hope that the majority of the fans will be behaved. To be honest, I don't really see why, if there are players who are going, they shouldn't be playing today, in my opinion. We just want to play the ones who want to actually play for us, and not just see Leeds United as a shop window for the Premier League, to be honest.
Was Sam the right man to come in? And if he was, has he come in too late?
Yeah, arguably. I think if they'd brought him in when they brought in Garcia, it might be different. But personally, I think when Adams was injured, that was the writing on the wall for me, because she is such a class player.
We've brought nobody in that's been good enough to play in this league. I mean, when Bamford's been out all this time, they should have brought another striker in to do the business, but they haven't. They've just left it for him, and then Bamford's took us down with penalties that he's missed.
Who's to blame then for the situation? Who do you blame as a fan?
Probably director for bringing the players in that he brought in, because they've been crap.
Okay, what's your gut feeling to? I mean, obviously you've said you think they're going to go down. Do you think they'll win today, Leeds?
No chance of winning. Might get a draw, but it won't be good enough.
Where the issue happened was against Crystal Palace. Right, there was a big massive bust up at half time between two certain players, and so that's whatever happened from that day onwards, it's carried on. And I think the board of directors have made big mistakes at this club. One, they shouldn't have appointed Marsh. When he got us kept us up, goodbye. Or got rid of him when the World Cup was on, said goodbye. This club needs, and another thing that what they should have done is kept Bielsa and put him upstairs, and because he brought 3 years in, and what happened, he made £60 million on him. As I look at it, there's a big massive culture change since Bielsa's left, right? And the board have not catched on to it.
It's been a pretty bad season, to be fair. Yeah, last couple of years have been, well, last year obviously we stayed up at the last day, but I was hoping for a more, maybe relaxed season this season, but yeah, it's been pretty much the same again, so not great at the moment.
Not great at all. What will the reaction be today, do you think, if Leeds do go down?
I think, personally, I'm probably resigned to us going down already, so I think maybe a lot of other people are in the same boat as well, so I'm not sure it'll be, I don't know, obviously it'll be negative, but I think a lot of people are resigned to us going down, so yeah, that's the way I see it, I think.
Big Sam's come in late on. Was he the right man to come in, but has he come in too late?
Difficult to say, really. I guess at the moment he's looking like probably the wrong man because we've not got the results, but I guess if it if he pulled the results out of the bag, we'd have been saying a different thing. So I would say no at the moment. I don't want him to be the manager next season anyway.
We've lost credibility on the pitch. I think the fans have lost connectivity with the team and the hierarchy. So yeah, probably not expecting anything today really. Too much needs to go our way, and we just need to reset and probably take a few years and then go again. But I hope whatever happens tomorrow, well, after today, basically it happens as quickly as it can.
I'm just looking forward to the season to be over now, to be honest. It's annoying because I've wanted this season to be over with for so long, and last week kind of cemented relegation, but there's no R next to our name yet, and so it's the hope that kills, isn't it? You know, you never know what can happen today, but relegation's all but confirmed.
I think most Leeds fans today are coming more with hope than thinking we'll actually do it. There's too much to happen, and I think what we've seen the past few weeks doesn't suggest that anything's going to happen. What's going to happen actually is we will take the lead, and for 4 minutes we will be staying up and then lose 4-1. That's how it feels.
Well, both teams have scored in the last 12, so that might happen. What do you think the reaction will be like if the worst happens today?
I think most Leeds fans are resigned now. It was vitriol at Bournemouth a couple of weeks ago, and rightly so. I think last week at West Ham, most left towards the end. I must admit, leaving, I just turned around the final whistle and flicked the V's at them, because that's how it felt. I just thought you've let us down on and off the pitch, and yeah, we just come here to say goodbye to the Premier League for one season, and hopefully get back.
We'll get by, we always do. We're a great family out us Leeds lot.
Are you a lifelong Leeds fan?
Yeah, I first come in here in 1953, and there used to be trams parked down there. When we used to go on trams, players used to be on trams, and we used to get their autograph.
Brilliant. What do you think the reaction will be today if Leeds do get relegated?
Well, I'm hoping it's not going to be bad, because I did a post this weekend asking them not to act bad. I hope they don't get booed, because it's not right. You know, for me, booing your club and your players is alien. So I really do hope they don't get booed, and I really hope nobody does anything silly, because it'll only end with a points deduction next year.
Big Sam's come in. Was he the right man to come in? But has he come in a bit late?
He's coming a bit late, and I think he's done his best as the lad. You know, they should have got rid of Jesse Marsh at the beginning of last season. Should have been gone. He's ruined the team.
Okay, and in terms, obviously, if Leeds do go down, who do you think's to blame for what's gone wrong here? Well, you mentioned Jesse Marsh.
The management
of the club.
The management of the club, yeah, without a doubt. Victor Orta and all the rest of them.
Okay, and last one then, gut feeling, what's going to happen today?
I don't really know. We might win, we might lose. I'm not so sure they've got a win in them, to be honest with you, the way they play. But if they've been G'd up, they might win. But we're going to go down anyways. The odds of us staying up is impossible, you know.